welcome everybody. This is Adobe Life. My name is Julia Masalska, and I'm here with my wonderful guest, Lina Cordero.
Hi,
Welcome,
Julia.
Lina. It's good to have you here. It's our second stream together. I'm so happy we're here together online, although not in the same room,
Yeah, I
but
wish we were this close though, but
I know, right? Welcome everybody in the chat. I see there is Lindsay, Buduval, Steve, Francisco, Paco. Good to see you here.
hi
Pietro,
guys.
Kobe, Michelle. Thanks everybody for joining. Let us know where you're watching from. So today is going to be a really exciting stream. We're going to be working on brand and identity, which is my very favorite topic, as you guys might know already. So Lina is going to be designing a brand identity for a clothing company, I believe. Lina, you want to give a short intro into what we are going to do?
Yes. We're going to be designing, we're going to be focusing on small business identity, and we're going to be designing the identity for a brand, an existing brand called Arawayuu. They're an accessory line for, they actually, I'm going to go a little bit more into it later, but just to get you guys excited, they do ethical and fair trade uh, accessories with the Wayuu tribe in Colombia. So it's really fun and colorful. So you guys,
Awesome.
it's
That
gonna be
sounds
really
so
cool.
good. It's going to be very exciting, Lina. Thank you so much. Yeah, awesome. Everybody, welcome again. Jennifer is from Canada here. Lisa is from Montreal. Good to see you, Jacob, Ashi, Vanille, Mustafa. Good to see you guys. Wow, we have
Hi,
so
thank
many
you for
different countries
joining
here.
us.
Thanks so much. All right. So, Lina, tell us more about you in a couple minutes, but let us first really quickly get into today's plan. So, today we're going to be working on a brand identity. After us, you will see the XD Daily Creative Challenge with Andrea Hawk. As you can see, we have three whole daily creative challenges now, one in Photoshop, one in Illustrator, and one in XD. In about 90 minutes, we're going to be reviewing your daily creative challenge submissions for the Illustrator Daily Creative Challenge. So make sure to submit your challenges so we can review them here live with Lina. Cool.
Yes.
All right. So just
Exciting.
just a quick look onto how to submit the Daily Creative Challenge. Let's take a quick look on my screen, and we will see here our window, and here on the right side, you will find the challenge button. Wow, inception here. So if you go onto the challenge button, you will see here you can download the starter file, and you can also go onto the onto the chat, but you can also go onto our Daily Creative Challenge page, which is behance.net/challenge/illustrator. And here, as Claudia already amazingly introduced, the challenge of today is all about text effects, and it's about creating stylized text effects using 3D rotation, textures, and masks. So here you can also rewatch the video of the introduction by Claudia, and then you can also take the challenge, join the community chat, which is our amazing Discord channel. We have a community, I believe, over about 10,000 creatives. So we give each other feedback, and it's a really great community. So to submit your challenge, you go onto this challenge tab down here, and you click that. And this is where you submit your daily creative challenge. And we have our mentors here, our amazing mentors, who are going to give you the feedback, and each other, of course. We want to support each other. We want to learn from each other. So make sure to do that. And we're going to be reviewing it in probably 85 minutes. Awesome, Lina.
Awesome.
Cool. I would like to give you a couple minutes to introduce yourself and to show us some of your work. Tell us where people can follow you or check out your work.
Perfect. Yes. Well, my name is Lina Cordero. I am a designer, creative director, and business owner at Only Child Design. I started this studio about a year ago, and it's been a wonderful journey. So for all of you guys that are going through this process too, I know COVID and everything might be a little bit hard for business owners, but stay in there. we're all together in this, and we're gonna get out of these very well, healthy and happy. So we are located in LA. And our focus is branding as well. So I'm glad you also like that topic, Julia, because there's going to be a lot of branding today. And I don't know, in this year it happened that just like that I started receiving a lot of clients that were female. So I've been working with a lot of female brands, like female led and female founded, which I really love. I think that's where my passion lies. But I also love working with men. Don't worry, don't hate me. But okay, I don't know. We can go through some of the projects. Maybe we can go through the projects that we did together last time, Julia.
Oh yeah,
Remember?
Let's do it.
Just
sure.
a bit
Yeah,
of
that was
nostalgia.
super fun. Yeah, that was super fun.
This is what we did last time with Julia. This was my first Adobe Live. We did La Playa. That was Latin-inspired bar, non-existing, but someday.
Someday. We were already planning to open it.
Yes, right. But then COVID hit. But we're opening it after. Don't worry, guys. You can come have some drinks. So yes, this time what we did, we focused on branding guidelines. I had actually created the identity prior to our live, and what we did is just created assets from those brand guidelines, and we created the menu, business cards, coasters, a little matchbox, and then applied it to some mock-ups and created a landing page, a mock-up of a landing page. So you guys can go and see it
there. Inception again.
Yes. So
nostalgia together in the studio.
I know.
Amazing.
I know. It was really fun. So if you guys want to go check that out, you guys can see that. Another project that I did in Adobe Live was this Women Redefined, and it was the identity for a women conference. This also was fictional, and it was super fun too. We created a bunch of assets, and
nice.
You guys can
I love those GIFs or GIFs, whatever you call them, but I really love that.
Thank you. Yeah, I like how it gives like movement to your page and like grabs your attention.
Yeah, Lisa in the chat is also saying, I have so many questions about branding. Well, hopefully we can answer them all today. So let us know if you guys have any questions.
Yes, please. Like both Julia and I love branding and love answering questions too, as best as we can.
Same,
of course. So whatever you guys have, feel free. Like now that we're all online, it feels even more like a bigger family, and just like jump in and ask us anything. We're here for you guys. So
Ashi is saying, I love your style, Lina.
Thank you so much.
I love it too. I can see you are using so much color, and it's all so poppy and so fresh. I really love it. I really enjoy watching you design.
Thank you so much. You guys can go check out my website, Only Child Design, with only one D between child and design. That's the same one as that's my same handle. So if you guys want to follow me, you guys
follow Lina on Instagram.
Yes, at Only Child Design. And then Cordelina is my personal one if you guys want to reach out there too. There's a bunch of baby pictures, so that's all I have in there, but just in case. And yes,
I mostly have dog pictures, and I just rarely post any design stuff. By the way, if you guys want to follow me, I'm just another sunny girl on Instagram as well. So yeah, cool, awesome, Lina. So what are we gonna start with today?
So today we're gonna dig into small business branding. And what I am hoping to get from this live to you guys is I'm going to talk briefly about how the onboarding process with the client goes. And then we're going to go into mood boards. I already created some mood boards for the project. We're going to talk a little bit about that too. And we're going to jump into into logo design very quick. We're gonna try to get something cool out, and then tomorrow or later on we can work on maybe some quick brand guidelines and assets for
Cool.
this brand.
Awesome. Jesse in the chat just had a very segue question. Where do you guys get your mockups so clean? So we can get into that maybe a little bit later, right?
Yes. I would love to share the sites where I get the mockups, but Adobe Live, Adobe Stock has some great ones too. So that's one that you can go check out, and maybe we can put a list together for tomorrow to share that with you guys too.
That's a good idea.
Because I get them from all over the place, so I'll try to compile something and post it so you guys can get them too.
Cool. Everybody's excited. Everybody's like, whoa, we are here already.
It's so nice to see everyone. It's the first time that I'm actually able to see the chat, because at the studio it's so far away and I don't see very well. So now I have my iPad here and I'm like so excited.
Nice. Mustafa is asking, can we also talk about some brand strategy stuff?
Yes, we could get into that, because this one, it's gonna be, I was planning to talk about that more associated with small business, because it is a little bit different than when you're dealing with a bigger firm. So hopefully that works too.
Yeah, for sure. If you guys have any specific questions, just put them, because I mean, business strategy is kind of very broad topic. So maybe if you have something a little bit more specific, we can answer that in the process as well.
So today we are going to be working with a real brand. They already exist. They've been out for a couple years, and they're redesigning their identity now, and I'm super excited. She reached out to me. She's a dear friend of mine too, and she's super excited about this whole process. So hopefully you guys like it. They do. So I don't know if you guys have seen those bags that are, I have some pictures in here, but I don't want to get ahead of myself. So I'm just going to show you really quick here. They do these types of bags that are really colorful. They are crafted by Arawayuu artisans. And let me use right here. It's easier. I think they have some good picture. So this is their existing site, and what they sell accessories.
Oh wow, I love the one with the pineapples. So
right? I'm glad you like pineapples, because this is actually one of the requirements for this project. So we're gonna get into pineapples as well today.
Do you guys like pineapples? Let us know, yes or no. Or put the pineapple emoji.
Yes. So these bags are crafted 100% by hand by Arawayuu artisans in the border of Colombia and Venezuela. So as you can see, they're super colorful and nice. So that's it. They're fair trade, ethical. They're obviously trying to pay fairly all their artisans back in Colombia, but they have this very boho chic flavor to them. So it's not all like natural and organic all the time. It's like very poppy as well. So the way that I work with businesses in general, but especially small businesses, I first start with a discovery call with the client, so I can get a feel of what they're gonna need and where they're gonna want in a high level, and also to see if we are a good fit, because that's super important as well before I get into any projects.
Lina, we are having a hot discussion about pineapples here. I see so many pineapple emojis. I've never seen so many pineapple emojis.
I do like pork too, and El Pastor.
El Pastor, yeah. And also pineapple on pizza. Ah,
I
what
love
do you guys
pineapple on
think?
pizza.
Yeah, me too. I like
I don't
that.
know. I don't know about you guys. I know it's a heated discussion, but I love
it. Same
it.
here. Yeah,
So pineapple
cool.
on pizza or no, you guys?
Yeah, cool. So first thing is you get a discovery call with the client.
Yes, and after the discovery call, I send them a kickoff questionnaire where they can give me more details about what we just talked about, and we get into different things. I mean, someone wanted to hear about strategies, so I'm gonna pull that one off because it does have to do with
It almost looks like I'm
strategy.
hugging you right now.
Yay! Actually, I don't have the one in here, but I will pull what she sent me, because I usually send one that it's designed with my branding to them, and then they can reply in there, or they can just send me a Word document. But she decided to send the Word document, and I asked things such as like the correct spelling of the brand, what kind of items they sell, if they already have an existing materials or existing logo or anything that they want to share with us, just as a reference. I asked them about their target audience, which is super important, obviously, to know. And then more details, like if they have anything that they want to improve in their brand, who do they consider themselves as a brand, main competitors. So, and very important, adjectives, because that helps me a lot for my next
yes for some of you who participated in the daily creative challenges in the past 2 weeks that I was hosting, we also were talking a lot about target audience, that it's very important to find the target audience and to discover the brand message, and kind of find adjectives, as you say, to describe the brand, because adjectives you can easily translate into design elements like typeface, colors, and so on.
Exactly.
Right?
And I am seeing Mustafa's comment right here, and yes, it's it's true. Like sometimes you do need to guess a lot of stuff, but I don't see it so much as like guessing. I think that that's the main difference between working with a bigger client. When you work with a big corporation, or even a more established client, they usually come to you with something that's very, very strict, and they have probably worked with a team of strategists for a while, and they have everything like right on. For small clients, I feel like it's like walking a journey with them too, as they also like they also shape who they are. So it's obviously a different process, but it's really nice as well to be able to walk that path together. For like, if those are the words. But
Alicia in the chat is asking, can we have a copy of your questions? Is there any way you can share maybe an example of that?
Yes, actually, I wanted to pull it off, but I didn't. Okay, we're gonna. You guys are gonna get to see the real Lina. This is not my desktop. I just cleaned it for you guys. So I'm gonna go into my.
Don't worry, mine looks
my
the same.
shame here, and you guys are gonna see my real brain, how it works. So this is the questionnaire that I have for them, and yes, I can definitely share these questions with you guys.
Maybe on your Instagram channel or something. Maybe you can, I don't know.
Yes, I think maybe I could put a link to these on my website, and then I'll share the link on my bio, so you guys can see
awesome.
this, because it's very helpful. And also I've been tweaking these as I go too, and sometimes depending on the client, it helps to also change it a little bit, because you know, like their needs are different. So yes, I can definitely share that with you guys, and I'm actually gonna write it, because If not, I forget.
I think those resources are very valuable for people who are just starting off working as freelancers, because that's not something you learn in school. That's something that you get taught by doing, right? Communication with a client and what to ask, how to identify their problem. So those things are so important to create a great result for them.
Yes, no, and it's been a learning process on my end as well, because it's not the same working for a company than having your own business or freelancing in terms of dealing with the client. So it's been really really a good learning for myself as well. So anything that I can share with you guys, I'll be happy to.
And you're gonna share it on which Instagram page? Only Child Design,
on
right?
Only Child Design. Yes.
Okay, sounds good.
Yes. So once I have the questionnaire from my client, the first thing that I start doing is research. A lot of research, which we're not gonna do in here because you guys
very important.
Get so bored. But research about everything. Research about them, research about pineapples, research about like what other people on their same line of work are doing, research about like what's out there already, like as aesthetic, so a bunch of research that I do, and then I jump onto doing mood boards. And the mood board process for this particular brand, I don't know if you guys read in the adjectives, but I usually ask them to give me 5 adjectives. She gave me like 20. so one thing that I wanted to
even better,
because now
you can pick from them.
Yes. Oh, Natasha is asking, what do you like better, freelance or working for a company? Working for my company. That's the best thing that I have ever done. I love it. I did enjoy a lot working for a company too. I think I'm one of those people that I'm very adaptable. So if you put me anywhere, I'm gonna be happy. But working for myself and my own company has been the best decision I've ever taken, and I'm so happy. How about you, agree. Julia?
Same here. But I have to say it comes with the responsibility, because if you do something wrong, that's your responsibility. If you work for a company, it's the company's responsibility. So you have to think about, are you able to take this responsibility? And if yes, then, and it's also the best way to learn, because if you have the responsibility, you make sure that everything's perfect and top notch. So I think that really helps you a lot to learn how to communicate and how to, present your designs and all that stuff.
Yes, definitely. Lots of responsibility, but it's worth it. But freelancing, I mean, I also had a good balance back when I was at a company of working for a company full-time and freelancing at nights. And that's something that I would recommend to anyone that's thinking of exploring the freelance or even making your own company in the long run. But definitely start with your job and then try and see how you like it, because it's also a lot of work. There's no hours. Like, I have clients that email me at 10 p.m. on Sundays and they're like, oh, we need this. When you're working for a company, you can just like not check your email, but for your own company, that's not so once I have all the information from the client, I start doing some mood boards. And here with Arawayuu, I started with 3 main mood boards, because there were so many adjectives and that I was like, okay, let's see the three different scenarios where this brand could live and make sense. Because obviously, like, you want each mood board to really be strong and really reflect the brand. I would never turn in a mood board just to be like, oh, I need to turn into 3 mood boards. Let's make one that it's just like there because it's there. No, if you're just turning in 2 mood boards, that's fine, as long as they align with the direction. So this first one,
Jenny's saying we're a nice couple. I think so too.
Thank
Come here,
you.
Lina. Come here.
Come hug me. Oh, this is the closest I've been to someone in like a month and a half. So
right.
So one thing that I do for small businesses that's different from when I work with bigger clients, and I think this is a good trick that I learned, is in the mood boards, I always incorporate their own photos. Because the reason is that if they're a small business, the chances are is that they don't have bigger budgets to do different photo shoots that they're already doing. So if I go too out there with the photo style or anything, I don't know if that's gonna help them. And the most important thing is to help the business, not to do something cool, because I can turn in something that's amazing, but they will never be able to achieve. So that's not
you have to design from the client's perspective, not from your own, right?
Yes, that too. So this is the first one. I was going here for playful, vibrant, tropical, colorful, and happy. This is more like, this one reminds me of my own country, Costa Rica. So it's more on the colorful side, but it's also a little San Diego. They're based in San Diego. So this is one. And then for yes, I already told you guys, but one of the requirements for these is pineapples in the project, or references to pineapples. So keep that in mind. Lisa is asking, do you show the mood board to your clients? Yes. So the way that I work, and today we're going to work a little bit differently because obviously I wanted to speed things up, but the way that I actually work is I will submit the mood boards to the client first before working on any logo,
to see what they're feeling like, what they feel like, because they're the experts about their own brand, right? So they know what will work and what not.
Exactly. So, and once that they know the overall direction that they want to go, then I start working on the logos and the concepts based on that direction. So today we're going to do things a little bit different. Yes, I'm Tika. Hi, Alberto. So today we're going to do things a little bit different just for the sake of the live. But the first thing that I do is turn in the mood boards to the client. So the second mood board, this one is going more. Oh, they just released a new product. They're doing.
Sorry, 1 second. Oh, sorry. Rochi is asking, where can we do the mood boards? You can make the mood boards in Illustrator. Actually, you just pull in the pictures that you find and create mood boards in Illustrator on one artboard, and then you can export them as a PDF or as JPEG, whatever you feel like.
Yes.
Sorry.
No. Please, please just jump in to any question you see, because I'm not very good at reading and talking. So just if I'm keeping track with the chat, I'll be like,
that's what I'm here for.
So jump in for anything. Yes, they just released a new product, which is a yoga straps. So one of the things that she talks about in her brief is thinking of the possibility of going in more into the yogi world. And so with this mood board, that's what I wanted to achieve. I wanted it to be a little, still like incorporating the tropical, but a little bit more yogi, relaxing and healthy. Like,
and that's why you have a lot of earthy tones and everything that kind of represents this mood, right?
Exactly. Yes. So this one, it's a little more toned down and a little more down to earth. And then
literally
yes. And then the third one, she also mentions like festival lover and gypsy into her brief. So I wanted to do that third mood board incorporating that, which I think actually looks amazing with the colors of these bags, because look at these colors, like they're amazing. So it goes really well with that aesthetic. So those are the 3 mood boards that I already created, because otherwise we would be here forever. And one thing, oh, there's another Costa Rican in the house. Hola.
Yay.
Hola, Jerickson. Felicity Art is asking if in freelance should we work with our own name or with design company name. That really depends how you want to do things. You can do both. You can just freelance under your name and under your social security, or you can create a company, or you can and do like an LLC and the whole company structure, or you can do a DBA, which is doing business as. So you're still filing taxes and stuff under your name, your social security, or your EIN, but you are operating with a different name, like only child. So
I do the same thing. When I freelance as myself. So I'm just doing the taxes as myself, not as a company.
Yes. So you can do some research on what works for you, and see. But there's many options.
Cool. Anna is asking, are those 3 mood boards different directions for the client to choose from? Yeah, that's exactly what we want to show here, is that you can introduce the client to 3 different concepts and then see what they feel like works best for their brands. And I feel like we can communicate the best in visuals. So that's why a mood board in visuals is a great opportunity to really show off what we were thinking about about the brand.
Yes.
Right, Lina?
Yes, correct. And I have a question here that it's very interesting. It's about typography. You have, she's asking, you have one for printing things, one for mail, Word, PowerPoint. So she's basically asking how we deal with, and I think this is something that you can also help me tell them, because I guess different designers have different processes too. But she's asking us, how do we deal with typography? And because there's some fonts that are not compatible on some of the browsers. I guess that's her main question. So how I deal with typography for all printed, I mean, I give the brand a typography kit. That's the one that they're hopefully going to be using for everything, even for websites, because when you if you work with a developer, they're able to solve that issue for you, and it should work all across. It's always good to have another set of fonts for things that you cannot change. For instance, if you're doing mails that are not that are not photo based on MailChimp, you do need to select what is the default font for that, if they don't have any options and things like that. But usually you're trying to stick with the same type kit. And for things like PowerPoint, for example, you have to make sure that you have the fonts on your computer, and that the person that's going to be modifying that has the fonts on their computer too. And if you're worried about maybe if you have a presentation that you need to present on a third person's screen or computer, I would recommend to always make that a PDF, so you make sure that it stays intact.
Awesome. Saniam also has a question. What if the client doesn't like any of the 3 mood boards? Do you make more, or do you try to convince them? Did you have any situation like that before? I'm not working with you if you're not picking any of the mood boards.
How dare you? They're beautiful. No, I'm kidding. No, if the client doesn't like any of the mood boards, we'll continue working until we find something that fits them. And because obviously one thing that I don't accept is I don't like it. Like,
Yeah.
if you don't like it, you have to give me good feedback to enable in order to be able to make it good. So people are usually really good at that. They won't say just I don't like it, and they will always be able to tell me and point me into the right direction. So I'll just continue working on another mood, because the next time around it would probably be more I would probably be like, oh, I don't like this, I don't like that, so it's easier to compile it everything in one. I wouldn't necessarily do three.
I also feel like the most important thing is to understand why they don't like something or they don't see something fit to their brand, and that's how you figure out. When you figure out the why, you can find solutions for that. So you can make adjust the designs to the solutions.
Yes, totally. Chainim is asking if I charge for mood board or ideation. Yes, I do. I actually don't start this process until I have closed with my client. In some cases, if there's like a big account that I wanna win and and I have to submit something, I will do the mood board part before without getting paid, but usually this is already part of the package. So
yeah, same here.
So so yes, once that we have these ready, I get into logo designing and throwing ideas. I already worked on 2 of these logos because I thought it was going to take us a lot of time. I was like, maybe we won't get to it. So I already worked on these 2. But I wanted to work these together with you guys and see.
So when you submit the artboards, do you already give them some kind of visuals that you've created and designed?
When I submit the mood boards, no. I usually do mood boards first, so they can get an idea of the overall direction. And then once we decide on one, I do the visuals.
Did they already give you feedback on these 3?
No, that's why I was like, okay, we're gonna be working on a different pace because of the sake of the live. I did show it to her, and she was like, "I love the 3 of them. I don't know what to do."
Can you make a combination of all of them?
Oh my god, that's the worst. That's the worst thing that can happen.
Usually, I get. Can we get a combination of those 2 mood boards? Can we get like something that's like in between? I always think it's so funny.
That happens a lot. That does happen a lot, but hopefully that's not going to be the case. But we'll see.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that sounds good. I think it's a great idea to work on something where you kind of have the visual imagination of what it could be and the colors and all that stuff. And now we're just going to bring it into the design. So
yes, and sometimes like it happens where a client is like, because obviously for us designers it's easier to picture these a little bit, but there's times where a client would be like, you know what, I really don't know which direction I want to head, and it would really help me to see how this would translate to a logo. So if that's the case, I can do that, because I usually present 3 to 4 logos anyways to my client. So if they really want to see one of each direction, then I do that instead of doing 3 of the same direction.
Yeah. PM is also saying, that's the worst when the client wants a combination. She knows, she knows that too. And Vuduval is saying, you're like, I made them separate because they are separate. Separate concepts.
I know.
How dare you?
And I'm saying, sometimes I find clients drive me crazy.
Yeah.
Eh,
Cool.
yes, Ritesh, I do have a set of questions that I ask the clients, and I'm going to share it with you guys tonight, so you guys can see what I ask exactly.
On the Only Child Design Instagram.
Yes, yes.
Cool.
Okay,
All right.
so
Let's get this going.
and we'll see. This is I love that we're working together and we have the same specialty, because we're gonna
Yeah.
see if our processes are the same or not, and
Yeah.
we'll be able to see also the differences, because
Yeah.
everyone works differently. So
Yeah. Sure.
okay, so what do you do, Julia, after
Me?
these two mood boards? What's your first thing?
Yeah, so when I present the mood boards, I kind of so my mood boards are usually like photography, and then I show them the mood board, but in terms more of like design, how to translate this mood into design. So I show them similar projects. So I kind of extend this thing of mood board into showing them comparable designs, so they kind of can imagine, okay, what will this be? But I see you're doing a combination of both, because you're having lifestyle photography as well as already designs and color palettes. So you're kind of doing the combination, which I find very interesting.
Yes, I especially for the smaller business, that's why I get the combination with their photos, because I really want to see how something designed would look with their already existing photos. I think that's mainly why I add them together. And after this, I go into typography search. I don't know about
let's do it.
Like the first thing that I do well, there's two things that I do. One is sketching ideas.
Same here.
And I'm the worst sketcher in the world. So I
have a book that looks like this.
Oh my god, good for you. Yours looks good. Look at mine.
No, not at all.
my sketches look like someone that did not study design or art for like
it doesn't matter though. The most important thing is to visualize it for yourself, so you remember what you were thinking. That's, I think, what the sketches are mostly for. So nobody else has to understand.
Exactly, that's true. Thank God, because so I do a couple of sketches of ideas that come to mind, and then because as I'm a little bit different from some designers that already sketch their logo in like with hand and then trace it. I sketch it in hand, but just work on the computer with the reference of the idea that I had here.
Let us know in the chat, guys, what is your process from start to beginning when you're working on a branding project? What is your way of presenting things to the client and the order of doing things?
Yes, please. I want to learn about most people's process. Okay, so the second thing that I do is look for typography, and I look for fonts that align to what I'm thinking of presenting and to the mood board. So I'm going to save you guys some time of me scrolling through fonts.
Let us know where'd you get those from.
I got this from the majority of these, and this is something I wanted to show you guys too, some tricks about fonts. So most of these, except for like a couple or three of them, come from guess.
Fonts.adobe.com.
Yes,
for sure.
And I mean, I don't know about you, Julia, but I think that it's been like life-changing to have fonts at Adobe, because it does help a lot with all the licensing and craziness that you have to go through with fonts. So
and you don't have to go to your download folder and pull it into your fonts. You just activate it and that's it.
Yes, and you make sure that they're working, they're save files, everything. So I one thing that I do a lot lately, it's I don't know if you guys know this page, but I love this page. It's a Type
Wolf.
Wolf. It is a blog about what's trending in design, and they feature pages, websites that are out there using Type, and it's a really good inspiration. But the best thing is, for example, if you are like, oh, I like these photo, because also oftentimes and this is in regards to small businesses as well. Small businesses might not have a huge budget for font licensing, so they might not be able to buy a $400 font pack. So and they usually have, well, some of them usually have Adobe because they're already using that for their assets. So this page, you can see like how other people are pairing fonts, and it looks really good. But then you can go into the font itself, and it will tell you where to buy it. It will tell you similar fonts, but it also will tell you the closest match on Adobe font. And that's like
I didn't even know about that. That is so cool.
I know. I started doing this maybe like a month or two ago, and it really helps with my font search because
and the cool thing here, all you have to do is click activate, and then it's already in your Illustrator.
So that's let's really say cool. Like this one, I like this one and I like that one, so let's activate them.
Lisa is saying, oh my god, I'm gonna spend my day on this website.
Right?
Same here. I'm gonna save it. I have like a little group of tabs that I've saved for resources like illustration. There is this blob creator, for example, blob generator, I think it's called. So there is a lot of resources.
Yes, let's just do like, we'll just throw in all the resources that we know in this episode.
The noun, of course, the noun project, really cool. You can get all kinds of icons from there, and you can use them royalty free, but you can also buy them, and that's also a really cool resource. Of course, Unsplash for lifestyle photography.
Yes, Unsplash for free photos. Freepic as well for vectors. They have some good things. Like I usually don't just use those, but it serves for like a base. Sometimes just taking those and modifying them, messing with those. It helps save time when it's a lot of illustration.
Well, thanks for dropping all the links here. I think that's a good resources here.
We have a question. I'm gonna kill your name. Kwahish. I hope I'm getting it right. If you put time into the work and the client doesn't like any of the designs, do you charge another fee to put the time in all over again?
Good question.
No, I do. In my contract, I already established the amount of rounds of revisions that they are allowed to. So if, let's say I send an initial design, they don't like it, I'll work on another one. And they have up to 2 free rounds of 2 or 3. I'm flexible sometimes. Rounds of revisions. And then if it goes over that, then I start charging my hourly fee. But yes, they do get free revisions, of course.
Yeah, same here. I also charge per revision. Sometimes a client comes to me and they have a very low budget and they just want like 3 variations to pick from, or they just want to have 1 revision where, for example, I start with 3 variations, they pick 1, and from there I create another 3. So that could be something to fix in the contract. And contracts, by the way, is so important.
Yes, yes, extremely important. And Satomi has a really good question too. The question is, if clients don't have the font that you're using, do you give them the font or do they have to buy a license? They do have to buy a license because they can get in trouble otherwise. So yes, they do need that license under their name.
Yeah, and they also want to buy the license. You know, they don't want to go around it, because once you start printing and investing in your product, it can be, for example, packaging design, and you're using this typeface that Lina provided you, but you don't really have a license for it, and you start printing with it, and then you can really get in trouble. And then you have invested so much money already, and you have to maybe reprint everything or whatever. So nobody wants to risk that.
Yes, no. And Rochi is asking for Banco de Imágenes. That's a stock photo site on Splash that Julia suggested is really good. I think it's the best one for free photos out there. And oh no, Janet is saying, I'm on the second round of logos and my client just decided to change the name. Damn, I think that goes into like a different set of rules than the revisions, because they are changing the scope of work. So it's also very important to have a part on your contract that says that if the scope of work changes, that you're already like establish the guidelines for that from the beginning too.
And so, Emily is also asking, is there a sample contract for design in North America? I have one that I can offer you that I'm using. It's on my website. It's on, let me just quickly go onto my computer here and I can show it to you. Oops, I'm typing on the wrong keyboard. Okay. Let's quickly switch to my screen. Okay, so guys, if you go onto masalska.myportfolio.com or masalska.design, you can go on the left side. There is freebies, and there is a sample freelance contract that I'm using personally. So you can definitely make use of that, and you can just copy paste this. And of course, you have to adjust your the things that you put in. And here you just put the fee and blah blah blah. So just make sure to read throughoutly and just change it up for whatever you like. But it's a very complex contract that I have figured out after a long time. So you might feel free to use it if you guys feel like it, or if you don't have anything else. And you can just make your own. You can just make your own PDF out of it, maybe an InDesign, and you can just adjust whatever fees you're charging and whenever the project starts and ends. So that all is very, very important to set in the beginning before you even start any kinds of design.
Yes, very, very important. I can't stress that enough. Someone's asking what's the difference between ethical and regular brand identity. There's no difference. The title of the episode is Ethical Brand Identity because it's for an ethical brand, but there's no difference in here. And so this is the font that we just installed. It was that easy, just clicking a button. So so once I have the fonts, I spend usually a lot of time doing that, more than I would want. I start like experimenting with them, with the fonts, with icons, with just like different things all together. And my process, I don't know about yours, Julia, but my process is usually very messy and just like all over the place, and ideas come from anywhere, and there's like a really big element of chance and luck that happens in my things. So we're gonna see how that goes today.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's see.
By the way, I'm also very typeface based, so I don't start designing icons or any symbols. I start with a typeface because for me, I feel like that's the most important part.
Yes, for me too. It's, let's say,
and from there, after you kind of started working with the typeface and with the word itself, with how to arrange the syllables, maybe you can split the word in different syllables or whatever, or maybe if it's two words, how to align them to each other. Are they going to be next to each other or underneath each other? So those are Oh, look, I have a star. I have a star. Oh.
Yay! You're an angel.
A star is coming out from my head.
Okay, I'm just like looking at different stars, because this one is, you know, I'm looking at this reference, and the sun, the stars, like the geometric shapes. Also, the patterns of these purses are super geometric. So I also like thinking of that for a little bit.
Yeah.
But for this one, I'm going more with like the gypsy look kind of thing, and we'll see how it turns out.
By the way, guys, in 34 minutes, we're going to be reviewing your daily creative challenges on Discord. So make sure to submit.
Already? This has been so quick. We're just...
I know. We'll have some time after this as well.
We're just starting designing.
Oh, look, I have a star again.
Oh, now you're an angel.
I look like the Statue of Liberty.
You do. Okay, cool. Let's say I'm gonna start like building some stars and a moon, because, you know, gypsies.
Rochi's asking, are these fonts free? On stock.adobe.com, you can get any font for free and activate it to your Creative Cloud libraries. Not libraries, but actually it's just the fonts. So if you have a subscription, it's all free.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you need to have a subscription for sure.
Wuduval is making fun of me. He's like, Julia, ha.
So I'm just gonna make a little moon too. Let's see.
Alok is asking, I think that's a great question. Is it really required to draw the logo on the paper, or can one start directly on AI? You can start in Illustrator. Your design process is your design process. You can start sketching it out, for example, in Photoshop for the iPad, or in Fresco, or in any digital software, or you can even start sketching it on paper and then bring it into your Illustrator by using Adobe Capture. It's a great tool. I think you can even use it from your phone. You can just take a picture of your design that you sketched on paper, and it automatically creates a vector object that you can save to your Creative Cloud account, and then it appears in your libraries as well. And you can just pull it into the file and, you know, adjust the vector, or even create a new vector on top of that. So there's different ways. I also really like starting off in Illustrator. What about you, Lina? Do you sketch sometimes?
I usually start right on Illustrator. I told you, like I usually sketch ideas, but more like the concept. But if you look at like, I'll show you.
Yeah, show us some.
This is gonna be very. Can you see it? Okay, so no, wait. I'm in the wrong direction. So I'm basically like, I'm like a moon and a star equals a pineapple. Those are my sketches.
That's awesome. That's a great concept. I think
those are my sketches. Cool. Imagine.
Yeah.
So I would say I do start from Illustrator because those are not. I don't know if those count as sketches. But so what I'm trying to do. So I already told you guys that she wants a pineapple. So there has to be something that ties in this new brand to their old pineapple logo. It doesn't have to be a complete pineapple. It doesn't have to be like super on your face, but at least have something that like makes you think of one.
Yeah, it's just an abstract of a pineapple.
An abstract. So what I'm trying to do is see how, because I really like these types of shapes for like the gypsy vibe, and how do I turn this into a kind of a look, like a reference to a pineapple. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
And sometimes ideas that you have in your head or in your sketches, when digitalized, don't work as well. So it's always like trying and trying and trying. And this is like one of the reasons why I always try to get away with not doing logo design live and I always do something different, because this process, at least for me, it takes forever. I don't know about you, Julia, and it's a lot of mess and things in my artboards and things that I don't use, and it takes forever. But today we're getting into it a little bit.
Yeah, and most importantly, for me, it's always to take time in between my design process. So I start, and then I will have to take a couple hours at least, or sometimes even a whole day, to kind of rewire my brain towards this project, and with ideas that I've already started working on. Oh, this looks cool! I like this. Awesome already. Awesome.
The mini
pineapple. We have the Moonstar pineapple.
That's it. Okay, we're leaving.
Voodoo, while I was saying these ladies crack me up.
Ah, you're so cute. Thank you, Voodoo. Okay, so let's just keep trying. I wish I had something to talk over these, but I'm just experimenting. So, Julia, if you have anything to add.
Yeah, I'm gonna read some things from the chat. Meanwhile, Lisa is saying, Julia and Lina, I really find you very, very inspiring. I'm stuck on logo design since yesterday. I think today's live is going to help a lot. So thank you. Yeah, I also really love watching the live streams, because I always get new ideas, and I think also the daily creative challenges help a lot. By the way, we're going to review your submissions in 28 minutes, so make sure to submit your daily creative challenge. Oh, I love this. This is really cool.
This is better, no? Like with the circle.
Yeah, it kind of unites. And it also reminds me of those earrings, you know?
Oh, yes.
Those big earrings.
Mm-hmm.
And it also reminds me of a bearded guy with a very crazy haircut.
Ooh, okay. I don't know if that connotation is so good for the brand. But.
And guys, by the way, if you see something like that in your logo, it's very important to like look at this from different perspectives. And sometimes there's people, they design something and they don't see how other people might perceive it. There's logos that look like, I don't know, a butt or something, and when you're designing, you're like so into this topic, so just try to see it from different angles, like how can other people perceive it.
Yeah, so if you guys at any point in this live you guys see a butt, just put the peach emoji and we'll move on to another idea. So here, okay, so I usually, what I do before using the Pathfinder tool, I'll just like experiment with the shapes on top and use the color of the background, so I know how this is gonna look when I do the Pathfinders.
It looks like people see a crown or a queen in this as well, which is great. I think it works perfectly with the brand.
That's perfect.
So that's great.
That's also what I was thinking, because for me, like the pineapple thing is the crown, no? Like the most important part of the...
Be like a pineapple, wear a crown. How do they say that?
Yes,
guys, drop it in the chat. So there's something like, be like a pineapple, wear a crown, and be sweet inside, or something like that.
Oh yeah, and tough outside or something.
Tough outside, yeah, something
like that. So, okay, we'll refine this
Mustafa
later.
Is saying the butt logo dilemma, make sure to make no butts.
Okay, so
it looks like us too. Look, it looks like us too.
I kind of like it separate. I don't know. We'll keep experimenting with it, but I'm gonna
what if you extend the line how it goes from the darker circle? Because right now I feel like the smaller circle kind of cuts it off a little bit. So if you take the outer line from your dark circle and continue it into the crown, you know what I mean? So there is not like a bump.
So wait, so there's not a bump. So that if it was like this, but with a circle here, no.
No. Just go back. And if you look at, I think you had it like almost attached to the top crown. Yeah, a little bit lower. Yeah, and now you can see the top part is kind of out of the bigger circle. It's, you know what I mean?
Oh, okay. So, wait, you mean the...
So if you look at the outer circle, that it continues into the crown, basically. If you just pull a circle around it again.
Okay, let me circle around.
Around the outer circle, the black thing. Down. So you have created the first circle, remember the black one, and then you cut off from it. So if you make a circle around it again.
Okay, so let me make it. Actually, let me just. So this is what I usually do. Just start like creating copies of the one and like experimenting. Okay, so the bigger circle, you tell me when to stop.
Put it just a little bit less, just like the outer circle.
Oh, okay. The regular one.
And put it around it again. If you put it down, you can see the top part is a little bit like bulged out.
Oh, got it.
Yeah. Okay, so sorry, it's a little bit difficult to explain. Right. So if you like kind of extend the line of how the circle goes, maybe that would like connect better to the crown. Like, oh my God! Now it looks like a ring. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Just continue. It's really difficult to explain.
We'll get it. We'll get it someday. Someday we'll get it. Yeah. Maybe not today, but next time that we're live together, something like this. No.
This is cool. This is cool too. Just because on the left side, if you look at the left one, the previous version, you can see it kind of already connects to the circle, but not really. It's kind of like little bulged out at the top. Do you see that?
In here?
And
oh, right here, you mean, right?
Yeah.
No? In this? I think I messed up something.
Yeah.
I did
no, let's just continue. Continue. Never mind.
Let's continue. But I'll keep this one just in case. Okay. So obviously, you guys, we're doing these running so we can get to see your things, but it wouldn't be so like quick and dirty. But for today, we are doing things.
Yeah, that's good.
And dirty.
And we are going to continue that tomorrow as well, right?
Yes, probably. So we're not gonna.
Time.
Yeah, we might get into something else other than logo design. Hopefully today we finish something, or I'll finish it tonight, and then we can see what we can do tomorrow.
All right, let's do it. I'm excited to see how it's combined with the typeface. It's going to be cool.
So one thing that I was thinking that I had in my super sketches. I wanted to experiment with vertical type and see how that would look. So actually, let me copy this type. And because
oh, look, Arawayuu just joined us in the chat. Hi, Lina and Julia. So excited to see you guys making amazing magic for our brand. Sending good vibes from sunny San Diego. Yay! Cool. Thanks for joining us. Now you can see how the design process is actually going on.
Yes.
Oh, this is cool. I love this. This is awesome.
I was thinking of doing something like this.
Yes.
Where it's not together necessarily, but I think it's cool that it can get together, because obviously for some assets, like Instagram icon and things like that, it's important to have something that's condensed. But I like this for like a gypsy festival brand. I like this.
And it could be also a really cool sign if they have a shop or store. If it's like a vertical sign, that would be really cool.
That's true. So
I love it.
Let's do different and
cool. Thanks for everybody who joined us in the chat. Let us know where you guys are from if you just joined, and if you're new here to the live streams. Judelise is saying that is so cool. Yeah, I agree. Yay! And that's the cool part about. Oh yeah, I love how the W kind of connects with it.
The
it's awesome.
Right. It looks cool. Yeah, because here, and also you can do this with your type tool, but here, and you can adjust it manually and set the tracking correctly,
Yeah.
but I like adjusting it by hand. So I just do a copy of it and take out and just do it by hand.
Did you already outline the letters, or
no, not yet.
Okay.
I haven't yet.
That's cool. You can also outline them if you guys feel like it.
Do it right now. We go to Object, Expand, OK, and now we have.
Or you can just use the shortcut Command Shift and O.
And that's something super important. I'm sure you guys already know, but whenever you're creating a logo and you're set with what you have, make sure that you always convert the type, because even if you send the font to your client, later on in time they can be hiring another designer that doesn't have the fonts. And I've had problems, and this is dealing with medium-sized companies, not necessarily small businesses, where they send me the files and I'm like, your logo wasn't expanded. So very important. And also, I mean, I can't stress this enough, but like giving the correct file formats for your client's logo. That is, you have no idea how many companies I've dealt with that don't have their EPS or Illustrator, like just their
JPEG,
vector.
PNG with background.
I'm like, what is this? Like, we don't know. Like, someone designed it like 4 years ago. We're gonna.
And when we scale it gets so pixelated. I can't scale it. So, can you create a bigger version of this?
Yes.
Yeah, welcome everybody who is new here. Eduardo, good to see you. Jonathan, good morning from Melbourne, Australia. Cool. I want to go to Australia so bad. I've never been there. David is also saying hello. Satomi is from NorCal. Ashley's from Dominican Republic. Super cool. Alicia is from just outside of Atlanta, Georgia. And David is also new here from Nigeria. Awesome. Welcome, David. You are in the right spot if you want to learn about design.
Yes. Cool. Okay, so I'm going to leave that right there. How much time do we have, Julia?
Till the design reviews, we have another 17 minutes, but then after that, we will have probably another 10.
Okay. So I really want to use this type. I really like this typeface.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too. It looks so cool. And it reminds me of this gypsy style, right?
It's such a nice font. I found it the other day and I'm like, I think I created the mood board just based on the font so I could use it. No, I'm kidding. No, but I really like it. Logo in a Word file. I know. Any design thing in a Word file is...
yeah.
Okay.
And we have back here joining from New Zealand. Cool. Awesome.
I would wait the whole day. That's so nice. From Eritrea. Oh my God, there's people from everywhere.
I know. This is the most important, most amazing thing in this community. Everybody's joining from different parts of the world. So thanks for joining. Although I know for some of you, it's really late right now. And of course, also, if you guys are joining from YouTube, make sure to go to behance.net/live so you can read the comments and join us here in the chat. That's where we are reading from.
Yes. Amy is asking what typeface this is. It is called, my Zoom thing got on the way, but it's called Painter's Roman NF. And I can put the link to it as well with all the resources that
Painter's
I'll
Roman?
put together. Painter's Roman.
Okay, I'm going to put this in the chat.
Oh, perfect. Yes, Painter's Roman NF. And it was very, very well priced. So I was excited. I think it's like $10 or something.
Cool. Awesome.
Ciao,
and Judelis is also from Dominican Republic here.
Nice.
Ritesh is from Florence, Italy. Oh, I love Florence. Florencia.
Nice. It's so nice to have this chat and this community, especially in these times. It just feels like we're so united. I love it.
Yeah. And if you guys want to join our community even more, then you can click on the challenge tab on the right side, on the top of the chat. And there you can also join our Discord community, where we are kind of giving each other feedback for the daily creative challenges, or you can just join and watch others, what they're kind of producing, and see how others design and learn.
Yes.
So, yeah.
This is so, I always say this, but I appreciate you guys so much submitting to the challenge and the talent that you see, because really is not a lot of time that they have to do this. So,
and some people even have jobs on the side. So
yes, they're clearly not doing their job, but no, I'm kidding. They're clearly not working. They're not kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah, Vuduval also dropped the challenge page link and the AI Discord link. Thank you so much, Vuduval. Paco's laughing out loud.
I'm kidding. Okay, so this one, I swear, like, I love this font so much that I'm like, can I just leave it like that and say that was my design?
Yes. I know, but some typefaces are just so good. You can just leave them like that. I think maybe we can adjust the tracking a little bit between W and A.
And and of course, I still need to incorporate that reference to pineapples. So,
Oh, that looks nice. I also love how the crown really works with that typeface. The typeface has some like sharp edges as well, so it works pretty well.
Yes, I love this typeface. Okay, so I'm gonna convert it right now.
Cool.
Okay. So I kind of want to make this, because it's too angular right now, I'm going to give it a little curve like the typeface has. So maybe with the warp.
Justine is asking, where can I download the files, the client questions? Those Lina will publish on her Instagram profile. That's called Only Child Design.
Yes, I will. There, put that together tonight for you guys.
Yeah, a little bit later. Not right now.
Yes. Not right now. And hopefully that helps. And anything that you guys have questions of that I can help with, feel free to like DM me or email me, whatever. I love helping in what I can. So okay, not too much, because
she's saying it's her excuse to not to spend time and not feel bad about it. The daily creative challenges, I guess. Yeah, that's it's definitely a good excuse. Oh, looks again like I have a crown.
Yeah, you're the queen. The Arawayuu queen.
Yay. I love this. It looks very exotic. I kind of dig this a lot.
Good, because it is exotic. So.
I can't wait to see this in color also.
Yes, this is gonna be the best part.
Fun part. Yeah,
especially those colors that they have. They're so nice.
Yeah. And guys, for you, a little tip: if you guys want to adjust the tracking between the letters, just zoom out so you can see how it looks from far, and then you will see where there's too much white space. So you'll be able to easily adjust that. I think that's what Lina is also doing right now, zooming out, zooming in.
Kind of.
Angela is here from Montreal. Welcome. Cool. I want to go to Canada so bad. I heard so many good things about Canada.
I know. They're so nice. Canadians are just so nice. I love it.
And Lisa is also from Montreal. Cool.
Oh, nice. So many Montreal people in the house. Let's see. So we have, okay, obviously in a real scenario, we would take more time to refine everything. But for the sake of of today, let's say these were our two logos.
Raghav is saying he wants to see that logo on packaging, and I think we are going to do some mock-ups tomorrow, right? So you will see, Raghav, this logo will look amazing. So.
Yes, so guys, for tomorrow, since we're discussing that, I was thinking that tomorrow we could either do like social media word
assets.
Or like a regular package that would have social media templates and maybe like business card and things like that, or we can do an unboxing experience too. I don't know, unboxing experience would have probably a custom box, custom tissue paper, like stickers or some collateral that they would send. That can be a card, or it can be a sticker sheet or something cool that they could send. So I don't know, or cool. If you guys have any ideas, we can see what we can work on tomorrow.
Yeah. So unboxing experience or brand assets, right? Or social media assets.
Let's do like digital assets or
unboxing experience.
Or unboxing experience.
Okay, let us know, guys. What do you think?
Yes.
Unboxing or digital assets.
Yes.
Cool.
Let's see.
She's asking, are you going to print it out like Julia? I always print out things on my live streams. Just saying.
You're amazing. My printer died, so I have my printer. I was like, I'm such a bad designer. I need to get my printer fixed. So I got a new one. And a month later, it died. So,
oh no.
So I need to get another one before I do this. Or I can send it.
I have this Epson one that's really, really good. It has like large format printing also. I think the max is 11 by 17 inch. So you can really print almost A3 size, which is amazing.
You know what? When you did when you showed us your setup at home and you said it, I wrote it down to buy that same one.
Nice.
And I need to.
Yeah, that one's good. It's large format. That's the most important thing that I was looking at, because usually the biggest size you can print is the letter size, but I wanted more because I wanted to print out some packaging as well to make some mock-ups. I got some fancy paper.
Oh my God, yes. See, that's what I need to get. A good one, because this one was supposed to be good, but it died.
We have kind of pretty much a 50-50 between unboxing and digital assets. So unboxing, I feel like unboxing kind of overweighs a little bit, but let us know, guys. We still have some time. Katie's asking, do you have a link for your printer? Hey Katie, if you go onto my Instagram, I have my whole setup there, and everything is it's in the saved stories. It's just another sunny girl on Instagram, and just watch the first save, like little circle saved stories. There I have my whole setup, and I'm showing my printer and what type of printer it is.
Yes, that helped a lot.
Chris, as well for you. What was the printer? It's an Epson printer. I forgot the model. I will have you guys can look it up on my Instagram.
That is wait, I'm trying to access. Okay, that is the most important thing of this live. Julia's printer. We all need to get it.
Yeah, I should be like a brand ambassador for Epson.
Yes.
So Epson, if you are watching right now, I should get paid for this. Cool.
Yes, you should. Okay.
There is also a suggestion to just do both unboxing and digital assets, Lina. How is that challenge for you?
Okay. Okay. Maybe we can try. Let's do this. Whatever hell, I'm gonna put a poll in my stories and see what wins. Yeah. And then the one that wins, we're gonna do first. Yeah. And the one that doesn't win, we'll try to achieve it, and if we don't, then we don't. But at least we know that it's fair with the people that voted.
So I'll go follow Lina on her Instagram, Only Child Design, and there she will post a poll in her stories, and there you guys can vote. That's also a good idea.
Raghav is asking what will be included in the unboxing. I'm thinking we can do a box with the custom tissue paper. Maybe it's like the sticker that closes the tissue paper, and we can include I don't know if it's a postcard or what they sent, or maybe find for a cooler asset that they could send along with their stuff, like a sticker sheet or something that's a little more fun.
Yeah, I think that sounds cool. And Raghav, that will be the perfect opportunity for you to see how this logo looks on the packaging.
Yes.
Yeah, guys, just a few minutes left until our design feedback. And it's only 4 minutes left, 4.5 minutes left. So,
okay, great. So,
I love the colors. They're so cool. And I think they're not too bright. Yeah, they're not too bright. They also have this like natural aspect in them, this earthy aspect.
I really like this type of colors, and with this typography, it looks like vintagey and like it's pretty cool. I'm gonna modify a little bit, and then we'll see what works best.
There's suggestions for the unpackaging experience. Also, business card maybe.
Business card.
Or maybe a coupon.
Yes, we can do that too. A coupon, business card. There's so many things. Put all of your suggestions, please. And we'll try to tackle those. Let's see. This one I'm not digging so much.
Mary's saying love the logo in color. Yeah, same here. Same here. I love the logo. I think the pink and the blue work so well together. And also that is amazing. Like using darker and lighter shades.
Oh, actually, maybe we can try. Wait.
I'm gonna make myself a little small.
Let's see.
Ina is saying it went so fast and so entertaining. Yeah, that's what we're here for. We're here to entertain you guys and show you some cool tips and tricks.
Thank you. I'm so glad to hear that. I always get nervous that you guys are gonna get bored with the live. But
ooh, that looks cool too, with a light blue on a darker blue.
I actually, yeah.
Ina is also saying kind of has a retro earthy feel to it. Yes. Yeah, I agree.
That's definitely what we're going for. So I'm glad. I'm glad it's translating.
Yeah, for sure. I also love the way you used a lighter and darker tones for the logo and the background, but then the crown in like a poppy color. I think that's also a really cool idea.
Yes, that could look good. Nice.
PM is saying so much better than TV. Well, thank you.
Thank you. That means a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's see, actually.
Cool.
Okay, so what we can do after we review the files, the submissions, maybe I'll just put this into and show you guys the presentation that I do for my clients, so you guys can see how I present. It's really quick because I already have it all in a template, so you guys can. Oh, and I'll show you guys the other two logos that I did for the other two options as well.
Cool.
Yes. So let's see what color would look good here.
Cool. Can't wait.
We gotta put that I do this correctly because I have them grouped differently. Then okay, now.
I like the color palette. It looks so nice. And those colors are so subtle. I feel like the dark red could also work really well. So nice. It's this like saturated wine color. This very, very nice, pleasing wine color.
You like, I know you're into wine. I know you're into wine. Was that your first Adobe Live that you?
Oh yeah,
was that the first?
It was actually my second one, Winology. Yeah, we've created a wine brand on stream. And only 30 seconds until we review your submissions. Yay!
Yes.
Cool.
so exciting. Raise your hand
And
if you guys submitted anything, so we
yeah,
know.
let us know. Cool. So it looks like we're gonna do an unboxing tomorrow, huh? Or do we still let them pick?
Well, I'll put it right now. Well, no, not right now because I can't multitask. But I'll put a poll
stream.
and we'll see. It's that one's probably gonna win. So remember to go and vote for tomorrow, guys.
Awesome. All right, so let's review our design daily creative challenge submissions. And really quick for you guys, let's take a quick look to my computer here. Our today's challenge is text effects. Create stylized text effects using 3D rotation, texture, and masks. All right, so let's take a look at what you guys submitted here. So excited. All right, this is by Anthony 2.0, I would say. Rise and shine. Okay, this is cool. I love the way you put the shadow here. I would also maybe try a version where you kind of make the foreground of the text bright, so for example yellow, and then the background where you used yellow, maybe this color, this dark blue that you're using here for the front. So maybe try an option with that. Otherwise it came out really cool. I feel like a darker color in the shadow will make it look more realistic, because shadows are usually darker than the object itself. So what do you think, Lina?
Yes, I agree. I mean, I would like to see another version of it with the reverse shadow, but I think this can give it a cool look as well. No, nothing in design overall. Maybe the placement in the page, I would either have it a little more centered so that you have like space around, or if you want to make it blow a little bit, right? Because right now the spacing outside of the page is not like big enough or small enough to be like a design thing consistent, but it's great. Thank you so much for sharing.
I really like it. It's, if you look at, for example, at this corner right here on the left, it's kind of out of the image, so maybe just push it a little bit to the right and maybe make it a little bit tiny little smaller. Otherwise, great job. Thank you so much for submitting, Anthony. All right, let's take a look at Erica's design, Smile. I really love this paper texture in the background. What you can also do, you can also click multiply. You can create like a transparency relationship between the background and your typeface, or this text object that you put on top. So it kind of translates this paper structure also into your object here, into your text. So that will be also really cool. Otherwise, I think it's a great job here. I think the shadow looks pretty realistic. It's really nice also the way you played with different patterns here. So I really love it. What do you think, Lina?
It's really cool. It's very dynamic. I really like it.
Yeah. Also the way kind of these dots kind of create this line here, because when you place the dots very close to each other, it almost connects to a line. So if you look from far, it looks like there is lines this way, there is lines this way. So that's the reason I think why it looks so dynamic, because it's so tilted. And I really love it. It looks very modern, edgy, and fun. Cool. Thank you so much, Erica. And Iman just finished Adobe Live Community. Again, here, I really love this background texture. I love using that for creating flyers. And here you also kind of created a little transparency. Hope you guys can see this. Let me quickly zoom in here. I hope you guys can see this. There is like the texture is inside the yellow circle. So I thought that was also a really cool element here. And this pattern looks so exciting. I've never seen a pattern like that before. So really cool. Great job.
Yes, I love it. And I really like those colors as well. And how the yellow makes it pop a lot. It's really cute.
Yeah, for sure.
Really well done.
Great job. Great job, Iman. And TB Design did something with Toronto. Cool.
Oh.
Again, here we have the paper texture in the back, just a tiny bit. It looks like it's from straight from a sketchbook. The only thing that I see here is that the sketchbook looks like it's frontal, to you. Although the Toronto text has a certain angle where the notebook actually should be kind of like almost flat on the table. You know what I mean? So there is kind of this conflict of perspectives. But otherwise, you did a really great job here with the leaves. And Toronto, I can totally see it somewhere in the city, like a sign or something. Great colors. What do you think, Lina?
Yes, really nice. I wish I was able to see it bigger because I'm looking at it in this small computer, so I know that I'm not getting all of the details in it because I see there's a lot of detail. But what I see, it looks really cool. I like the color combination too. It's really nice.
Yeah, great job. TB Design. All right, let's go up here. Let's see what else there is. Still working on... Okay, let's see what this is. It looks very interesting. It reminds me of the brand guidelines that we've been working on. Brand mood board. Yes. Cool.
Ooh,
this is super cool. I want to review this one because I was I was doing those challenges, and this is really, really cool. This is a really cool mood board. Look at this. I mean, this is amazing.
Really cool.
You did a really great job. Different patterns, different objects. And I would like to see this in a Behance project. So if you have this as a Behance project, send me a link. I want to give you a like and a comment, of course. This looks really nice. And here you implemented similar things that are part of the challenge, using texture in the background. Really cool. I love these blobs. They're so amazing. We can show you guys later on. There is a blob creator that got recommended to me recently, and I love playing with that. It's just you can adjust the different colors and create different blobs. I love working with blobs. Many of you probably know that already. This is really, really nice, and I love how you showed the texture of the paint here. It's really nice. It's a very, very detailed brand guideline. And it's amazing. I just really want to give you a big shout out, a big compliment. Let's see who is this by.
That's amazing work.
By Kwahish. Kwahish, great job. Well done.
Yes.
Okay, let me give this a like. I need to give this a like for sure. Oh, we have Friends here. Whose favorite series is Friends? I gotta love Friends. I feel like all the 90s kids are like, yeah. Yeah, awesome. This is a great job. I love how you translated the Friends logo into this daily creative challenge. The shadow looks super realistic just because it's a darker shadow, a darker shade of the color underneath. So it works super well. It's this cold gray, I would say. So yeah, great job. What do you think, Lina?
Yes, I think it's a great job. It's exactly because I was looking at the challenge prior to our stream, and I think it's on point with what they were doing. It's great, and of course it's Friends, so it's everything.
Yeah, thanks Vuduval for dropping the blob maker link in the chat. Guys, check it out. Maybe we won't get into this because Lina doesn't have that much time anymore, but you guys feel free to play with it. It's super fun. Okay, Rise and Shine here again. Oh yeah, there we go. This is what I was talking about. Nice. I really like this. Quick. Yeah, right? I think Anthony posted this even before the other one. So he created this variation first. I think this works great. Maybe you can pull the shadow a little bit closer to the typeface just so it's easier to read. But otherwise, great job. Compliments. Shannon Sen. That's a great way to present your logo, I think, as well. So and also the texture in the back is amazing. I really like it. What do you think, Lina?
Yeah, I really like the stacking, and it's great. It's really good how you're using the letters.
Yeah,
all together.
Like great job, Shannon. Shannon is also a very active member of our community, so thanks for being here, Shannon. Cool. And Graze. I like the colors. I just feel like there should be some kind of connection between this blue and the dark shades. So maybe instead of using the blue, you could try this darker color for the lines, because then you would really connect the letter together. Right now, it's kind of, it looks like a V and a V, and some parts of the letters are a little bit more challenging to read. So I would try a version where you kind of replace the blue with this darker brown or almost black that you're using here, so that the letters are easier to read from far. What do you think, Lina?
Yeah, I agree with that comment. Or even maybe doing, I don't know how this would look, but the pattern having the blue and dark, blue dark, blue dark instead of blue white. Maybe that,
yeah, that's also,
I don't know if that would look weird, because there's things that you don't know until you see them, but maybe that will help tie it.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Garzai. Hopefully I'm pronouncing it right. I'm so bad at pronouncing names. Cool. That's challenge number 1 by Shilbert. These are some great colors here. They're so poppy and it's so amazing. I love cactuses. Cactuses are so cute, I think, especially those tiny ones, you know. I also like the way you created the shadow elements here. You really picked a similar tone, just a darker version of it, and here the same. I really like this, and I also like the pattern in the background. It works really well with the cactus. It's really sharp. Triangles are just remind me of cactuses. What do you think, Lina?
I love it. I like the color combination and the icon. I'm not really sure what the challenge was here, because I did not see that one. but I think it's really, whatever I'm seeing looks really good.
Yeah, I think it's yesterday's challenge number 1. And I would love to see this as tiny little cactus stickers. Oh my god.
Yes, you should animate
this would be so cute.
Yeah, just animate them and put them on Instagram.
Yeah,
everyone's watering their cactuses nowadays at home.
Yeah, that's true. I also feel like I got like 10 more plants since the quarantine. And here as well, I think maybe the challenge was something like create a sticker. Let's see what the challenge was here. Vector art. Create simple vector artwork using the pencil and knife tools. Play with the appearance panel to transform your artwork into a sticker ready for print.
Oh, perfect.
Yes, that's exactly it. Oh yeah, that's really good fitting to our conversation right now. Cool. Good. I really love this. I would love to have this sticker as well. I would put all of those cactus stickers on my laptop, I swear. It's a great job. I love the way you kind of created this more complex shape of a cactus. It's really nice. The colors are great, the combination. What do you think, Lina?
I love it. I love everything that has a cactus on it. So I think it's really nice. And I love especially the line quality that they have in here. It's beautiful.
Yeah, love it. Great job. Ashms. Hopefully I pronounce it right. Yeah, another GIF here. Great. Loving the GIFs. Cool. This looks like challenge number 1. This looks like letters to me. This could be letters. I think it's letters. So for it to be like a sticker, maybe you can create like a little white frame around it, like the others that we saw previously. Otherwise, I really like the way you use the colors here. Maybe I would try to, instead of using gradients here, I would maybe try to play with like with whole surface colors. So because gradients are kind of difficult in the print, and I feel like all printers prefer just surfaces that are filled with plain color, right? Right, Lina? What do you think?
Sorry, I lost you for a second.
No, I'm just talking about print and gradients. I feel like all printers hate gradients.
Yes. Yes.
So yeah, so for print, I would really suggest to work with like whole surface colors. You can use lighter and darker shades of that tone, but otherwise, it's a great job. Well done, super cool. Abdallah. Okay, the future is vegan. Oh yeah, that could be. Who knows? Nobody knows. Yeah, I've been a vegan for a couple years ago, and it was really challenging. I remember when I started being vegan, I just went to the store and I was just trying to find food I can eat. It was really, really difficult. Nowadays, everything kind of has at least gelatin in it, or any like substances that come from animals. So it's really difficult. I respect everybody who can live vegan.
Yes.
Here, what I would do is maybe I would, instead of this dark green shadow color, I would maybe pick a darker shade of this background color. So maybe like a medium-ish gray for the shade. Otherwise, I think the green and this background kind of work really well together, and the colors are actually great. But just for the legibility of it, I would make the shadows like medium gray.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think, Lina?
Yeah, maybe bringing down the shadows, and maybe instead of using black altogether, using a dark shade of green.
Green,
I'm not
yeah.
sure if that will, if what they're using right now is black, because again, I have the screen very small.
It looks like black to me, yeah.
Okay, but then I would change it to a dark green.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, that could work too. And as you say, you can even, instead of using the gray, that as I suggested, you can even just decrease the opacity of the shadows to like 20-30%, and that will also create a good a good background color. All right, let's move on. And this will be the last one for today, because we have to get back with Lina, with Lina's Illustrator file. Okay, let's look at this cactus. I think it's really, really cool. I love the way you put the cactus needles as little crosses. It looks really cute. The colors work perfectly together. I think it's an amazing job. Perfect.
I say the same. Yes, it looks great.
Yeah.
Have nothing to say, nothing to add.
It's perfect.
It's perfect.
It's perfect, Maribel. Great job. All right, guys, thank you so much for submitting your artwork, and you can still submit your artwork, and you just get reviewed by the friendly mentors here in our Discord channel. Cool.
Nice. Okay, right. So really quick, we have 10 minutes. So anything else? Well, like Voodoo says, anything else you want to ask us, please jump in. Otherwise, tomorrow we'll be here and we'll reply to all of your questions. Now that we have one somewhat of a logo, I'll show you guys the other two that I did, and we'll put that into a presentation for the client.
Yeah, let's do it.
So these are the other two that I created.
Nice.
This one was for the first mood board.
So it has a similar typeface like the last one, right? That we used. The R looks pretty similar, but I'm not sure because it's kind of
to the one that I was obsessed with. No,
yeah,
a little bit. No. It's
okay.
It's not.
It's more simplified. Let's say.
Yeah, it's simplified. So this one was the first one, and then for the second mood board, the more yogi one, it was in here. For this one, I wanted to incorporate the pineapple and make it look like a pineapple / lotus flower. So in reference with the yogi world. So those are the three options. And
yeah,
the way that I would present, well, this is actually, again, like I said in the beginning of the episode, this is not the way I would present to a client, because we would go first through the mood board stage. Then once we do the logo, I would always present the logo first in black and white. And then I would present all of the renditions of the logo, the lockup, the just type. So we're doing it a different way because we're working on like a speed things. But what I am going to do this time, I already have this presentation ready, so you guys can see how I do it. Basically, just like the client project, and then I put all of the adjectives that they provided.
Sorry, I have a little guest here in our studio.
Oh my god!
She just bumped into my office door.
Oh my god, she's adorable. So then I start with the first, like the first page. I say what the concept is. I name the concept. I find the name for the concept, and then use the adjectives that are related to that concept. And then I put in the mood board and the logo for this particular Adobe Live. Again, and then this one was the one that we were supposed to work on the Adobe Live. So I'm just gonna pull what we have. And actually, I'll just put all of the colors, because I think that I mean, it would be cool if it was like there was flexibility of color too with the logo.
Yeah, I agree.
And especially with smaller brands that you can pitch things like that, it's cool.
Yeah, I agree. And we have Arawayuu actually here in the chat and already giving you some feedback. So isn't that great? No pressure, Lina, at all. No, but it's cool to have immediate feedback. And so you're going to export all these artboards now for the presentation?
So what I'm going to do, I'll just save it as a PDF.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then send it to the client. And
yeah.
So just do a little recap with the 3 directions. And actually, now that we have the logos, we can also add the logos versions. So they have it as well.
Mm-hmm.
And Maria Alejandra, which is the owner of Arawayuu, is telling you guys that she doesn't know what to pick to help her.
Yeah, what do you guys think? Let's make a decision.
So yes, if you guys can help her and help me so she doesn't choose all 3. I'm kidding. Yeah. And ask me to put the 3 of them together.
Awesome. Yeah, I think I have never seen anybody's client in the chat, so that's so amazing. Thank you so much for joining us and for going through this. I think it also gives you a better understanding of what we designers kind of go through the process, because sometimes I feel like clients, they don't really understand how much effort there is in creating stuff like that. So I think it's important to see, and it's great that you find the time to join us.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah, and Maria is also saying, yes, please help us choose. So guys, what do you think? 1, 2, or 3? 1, 2, or 3? Design number 1, design number 2, or design number 3? So design number 1 was the one with a pineapple. Design number 2 was the one with a leaf. And design number 3 is the one that we designed today. Cool. Yeah, Michelle's saying, I love the color palette. And Lisa is also asking, I love the fonts you use in your presentation. What are they? I'm thinking those are your brand typefaces, right? That you use for your own brand?
Yes, this is my own brand. I use this one. It's called Recoleta.
Mm-hmm.
The
Recoleta.
One, Recoleta. And then this one is Proxima Nova.
Mm-hmm. Proxima Nova is a very, very great typeface, and it has a large family, so you have a lot to pick from, and it's great to create, good looking text boxes that are filled with text. I see we have some feedback now. So Buduval is saying 2 or 3. There's a lot of 2s. There is some 3s here. I feel like number 2 and 3 are the mostly mentioned. But honestly, I love number 1 as well.
Oh my god, I don't know what I think. Like in terms of the logo, my favorite one is 2.
Yeah.
Because I mean, and typography, icon, everything. But in terms of overall environment, I think I like 3. And it's funny because it was the last one that I did. and the one that I was like, I don't know if I'm excited about this mood board. I don't.
Yeah.
But
And I also love the way you named your concepts. Happy Tropic, Yogi Vibes, and Festival Lover. And I think Festival Lover already kind of defines a target audience very specifically. And I can totally agree. I think Festival Lovers would love this logo and this concept. So I would
hopefully. Well,
yeah.
we'll see what Maria tells us, because she's gonna decide on one concept, and
yeah, for sure.
And we'll work
maybe
on that tomorrow.
We can hear about that tomorrow, yeah. And Lina, let's quickly show how to export this file. How would you save it? Because you don't go on to the regular export option, right?
Yes, I just file, save as, and then I go to PDF.
Yeah.
And
or you can save a copy maybe, so you don't mess up your file. Or
yes, I don't think I think it will save it automatically as a copy, but let me just double.
I usually do as a copy, because sometimes you save it as a PDF file, and then you'll kind of lock it so the client cannot transform it anymore.
Oh, yes.
And then you kind of you can't really go that step back anymore. I've had that experience before, so I don't know how is it about you.
So we'll do PDF, make sure all of them are in there, and then I'll do smallest size with compression to image quality to the maximum. Sometimes I also go into the security and do the password thing. It's a PDF.
Okay. Cool. There we go, guys. Well, we have exported our presentation today. Thank you so much for joining us. And hopefully you'll join us tomorrow, same time, same place. And hopefully we can work further on this. And I'm so excited about the unpackaging experience Lina is going to be designing tomorrow, right?
Me too. I'm so excited. I'm going to post all of the things that you guys asked during this live that I said I was going to send you guys. And also a little poll to see what we're doing tomorrow. And hopefully Maria Alejandra tells us.
Follow Lina on Only Child Design. And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.